EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Toronto Huskies and the Houston Oilers. And we are underway from Houston. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal
At the 9-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
It's 2nd down.
2nd and 14. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Toronto 1st down.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Well, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
In on the
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That catch good for only a couple.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete to Naheem.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. But now it's third and goal. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. In the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they'd only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Toronto.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
The pass.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And they bring their punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down to the 36-yard line here.
The ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's the option. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
He's got Jack Doyle, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Gibson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
On the tackle.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Huskies.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. And a huge play that time. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smoked.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Busts through the tackle.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Now, they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone.
19.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. He's going to go up top again. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they declined the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he will be brought down, but a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
The 8-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Got a man, it's Gibson, complete.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Complete to number 8.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go, let's go. Cut my team, cut my team. 53, I got one. No, street, 53's the mark. 53, check 53. He can't.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
53, Mike. Exit. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Check 55 to Mike. Check. That QB's trash. Let's go. 55's Mike, guys. 55. Stop it.
Back to throw again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one incomplete.
On the deep ball.
And all that remains is 13 seconds. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Toronto, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season.